Ready to migrate from Shopify to WordPress but don't know where to start? You're in the right place. I've personally completed this migration multiple times and I'm about to show you the streamlined process that actually works. And I'll show you how I changed this Shopify site into WordPress using this method. And as you can see, it really has the same look. Most people approach this migration completely wrong. They think it's either gonna cost them thousands of dollars in developer fees, or they assume they have to rebuild their entire site from scratch and lose everything. Now I'm gonna show you my step-by-step system for transferring everything. Your complete product catalog, the customer database, order history, reviews, all of it moves over smoothly without any data loss. So if you're ready to finally make it happen, let's dive right in. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is log into our Shopify dashboard. So go ahead and open up a new browser and navigate to your Shopify admin. As you can see, right here I am in my dashboard and this is where you will see all your store information. Now, so I'll take you through migrating everything from this site. As you can see, this is the website, a website about a portable car vacuum cleaner, and we'll transfer everything to our new site. Then next, if you don't already have a WordPress site with hosting, you're gonna need to get one. And I've got the link down in the description below for Hostinger from where you can host your new site. And I've got the link in the description below for Hostinger from where you can host your new site for just $3 per month. Hostinger is considered one of the best hostings out there, and if you use that link, it really helps support the channel and gets you a better deal. When you got your hosting account ready, we can start making a WordPress website. For that, we can hover to the left to websites, and right here we can click add website and click WordPress. Then we can select our WordPress app and email and password, and we click next. Then we can choose a template, but we're going to choose a blank site as we're importing our Shopify site, and this is where we can add a domain name, but we can also do this later, so I'm going to click use temporary domain. Now it's going to install WordPress, which is going to take a couple of moments. Okay, there we go. Now what we want to do is click edit site, which is going to bring us into our WordPress dashboard right here. And from here, go to the left and click on your logo, do it once again, and now we're in the dashboard. Now the first thing we need to do is install a plugin called WooCommerce. So at the left, we want to go to plugins, click on add plugin, then right here, search for a plugin and type in WooCommerce, just like that. And then we want to install the first one, the purple one, click install now, and then next click activate, just like that. And now we have WooCommerce installed on our store. Now next up, we're going to use a tool called Cart to Cart, which is hands down the best migration tool I've found for moving stores between different platforms. So go to cart2cart.com. I'll leave a link down in the description. Once you're there, we can enter the correct migration site. So for this, we are going to select Shopify right here, and here we're going to select WooCommerce as our target. Now from here, we simply click on free demo, and we fill in our email address and click try free demo, just like that. Then they will ask you a role, and then they're gonna ask you a role to personalize the journey. So most of us, we will be a store owner, but if you're an agency or freelancer, click on those ones. We will select store owner right here. And then from here, three options once again. We can follow the migration wizard, we can let the team assist us, or we can calculate the prices. Now we're gonna select the first one, as I'm gonna walk you through how to do migration anyway. So click start free demo. Now we can see that the migration has 4 stages basically. First, we have to set up the source store setup, which will be Shopify. Then the target store, which will be WooCommerce. Then we select all the entities, so reviews, products, all the data points. And then from there, we continue with the tutorial. Now the first step is to connect with our Shopify site. Now the easiest way to do that is simply going to your Shopify site on the dashboard and then typing in cart to cart and installing their plugin. So when you do this, it should show up here. Click on that, and we want to install this from the App Store. So simply install, just like that. Then here, click install once again. And there we go. Now we want to select I have a cart to cart account. So there we go. And now we want to fill in, we have a cart to cart account, and we want to fill in our email and password, which you received through your email. As you can see, when I check my email box, this is the email I used and the designated password. Once you fill that in, simply click sign in and connect. And now as you can see, it has been connected and the migration shows up. Now we want to click on go to migration wizard, just like that. And now we want to click continue. And as we can see, now the source store setup has been completed. Now we don't want to continue here. We want to actually go back to cart to cart and then click on next step right here, and it will make the link. We actually want to click on next step right here. And this will then bring us to step 2, which is selecting our target store, which obviously will be WooCommerce. Now there are 3 ways we can do that. We can first log in with our admin login and password. The second one is installing the add-on, or the third one is uploading a bridge. Personally, I always choose the second one, which is the app route, as it works great and it's the easiest. Logging in with your details is easy as well, but it gives me error codes every time, and uploading a bridge is honestly really complicated. So what we want to do here, simply select the second one and click download for e-commerce, and it's going to download the zip file to your PC. From here we want to go back to our site on plugins on WordPress. We want to click add plugins and then click upload plugin and simply select the file, so I can drag it in right here, and then click install now. So it's going to install this custom plugin, and we want to activate the plugin. And now at the left we can see cart to cart appears in WordPress, so click on it, and now we want to once again sign in with our email and password, which I will do right now. So there we go. Now we can also see the migration right here, so click on continue migration, and now we want to select the first target store URL, which is this one. We want to select the second option in here as well and click next step. Now it's going to connect with the WordPress and WooCommerce side of the migration, which is going to take a couple of moments, and as you can see it has now been connected. And the third step is to select all the data points that we want to transfer within this demo. So I'm going to do all the products, I'm going to do the customers, the blog as well, the blogs as well. We can also do coupon codes, and as you can see it's just limited to 10 within the demo, but after this we can do the full migration. This is first necessary. Then click on next step, and right here we want to click on next step once again, and now we have an option to clear the current data on the target store. So this will be our WooCommerce WordPress website. There is an option to clear the entire site, but as we just made this site anyway, it will be already clear, so we don't really need to do that. What I would recommend, which they recommend as well, is creating a 301 redirects on your target store, which we select, and the other ones are optional. For now they are not necessary, and click start demo migration. Now as we can see, cart to cart will start transferring your product categories, manufacturers, products, everything, and this transfer usually takes just a couple of moments depending on how much data your site has. And there we go. Now the migration has been completed. We can see all the products that have been transferred, and I can also take a look at that it actually works. So I can go to products right here, and then if we look at that, as you can see, these products, this is actually the Vacuumate, which is from my Shopify store, has been completely imported with the title, with the product description, all the images as well, the pricing, the SKU, everything has been imported, and you can do this with all the products that you want. Also, if we take a look at the customers, which we can do right here under WooCommerce, I made one test transaction on Shopify, and yes, it also shows here. So all the data points have been transferred. This means that the connection between Shopify and our WooCommerce site has been successful, and we can now move over to the next step. For this, on the migration, you can scroll down and click on setup full migration, and this is then where we can do that. And the cost depends on the size of your store and how many products, customers, orders, and other data points you have. You might also see this migration insurance plan. This protects you against failed or corrupted migrations. For example, plan 1 gives you 14 days of remigrations for about 9% of the extra cost, and I usually recommend the first one just for peace of mind. And this time you want to select all the data points that you have and that you want to transfer, whether they're reviews, again, products, all the data points that you want to transfer, you want to select them, and then all the way at the bottom you will see your price with a discount when using the link down below. For this specific store, that will be just over $100. Then once you start the full migration, basically the same thing will happen as the demo, but with everything. Now once this transfer is complete, we now have all the data points of our store on WordPress. However, this is only the information from the backend. And cart to cart does an amazing job transferring all your data, but it doesn't migrate your store from design. Because when we take a look at the front of our WordPress website, we can see this is really ugly. When we take a look at the Vacuumate site on Shopify, it's still not transferred. And this is because Shopify and WordPress use completely different template systems and design structures. So your homepage, the theme layout, the colors, the fonts, there's no way to automatically migrate these to a different website builder. But don't worry, this is actually a good thing because this gives you the chance to create an even better looking site. And to do this, you either have two options here. The first one is to basically rebuild the entire Shopify site yourself using Elementor's drag and drop system on WordPress. This can work if you have the time and design skills, but it's pretty time consuming. But here's what I would actually recommend and what I do every single time. Go to Fiverr and hire a WordPress designer to clone your Shopify store design. I've done this multiple times and it's honestly the best option. Just search for WordPress website design or something like Shopify to WordPress migration. And when we do that, we can see there are tons of freelancers who specialize in exactly this. The typical cost ranges from about $50 to $100 for simple designs and up to maybe $300 for more complex designs. And what is great about this approach is that these designers know both platforms inside and out. They can recreate your exact Shopify design in WordPress. And I usually give them access into my Shopify backend right here, and then obviously also in the backend of WooCommerce, and then obviously also in the backend of WordPress where they can do the design. Then within a few days, I have a perfect replica that often looks better than the original. And once your data is migrated and your design is recreated, there are just a few things you still need to set up manually in WordPress, but these are pretty straightforward. First of all, you need to configure your payment methods. So you want to go to WooCommerce on the left, click on settings right here, and then from settings you want to go to payments, and then right here, just like Shopify, WooCommerce already has a built-in payment provider, which is very similar to Shopify payments, and honestly really solid as well. Now next to that, you also have these shipping options. These include domestic and international shipping, free shipping thresholds, and any special things you also had on Shopify. Now, I won't dive too deep into these things, including taxes, in this video, but there are tons of tutorials already on YouTube that explain how to do this exactly, but honestly it's very similar to Shopify. Then once everything is set up and tested on WordPress, you can cancel your Shopify subscription. But I always recommend keeping both stores running for at least a week or two while you make sure everything is working perfectly here on the WordPress side. And then that is pretty much it. You successfully migrated the entire Shopify store to WordPress. Again, for all the software we used, I'll leave links down in the description below, and they help support the channel as well with no extra cost to you. If you found this tutorial helpful, it would massively help the channel make these videos. If you found this tutorial helpful, it would massively help the channel if you subscribe and leave a like down in the video. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.